you know, you're talking about the different palettes, right? As far as strengths and stuff like that. You know, I've been smoking for probably, God, I'm pushing on 20 years now because I've been smoking since 2000. So
how about that?
You know, I've been smoking cigars since about that. But you know, it really changes. You know, when you start off with a lot of times a natural. You'll start off with flavored cigars. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like you got Nub makes flavored cigars. You
I
have
like Nubs.
Tatiana, they make flavored
I
cigars.
like Tatiana's.
You can go with the Tobacco Special made by Drew Estate. That's
Drew
a
Estate.
that's
I had one
start
of them. I had
naturals.
the Java Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on you.
Yeah,
the box press. I'm there with you.
I'm there with you.
I'm there with you. Yes, sir. I'm there with you.
So as you go from there, your progression usually is you're gonna find a lighter natural. That's what you want to find, because like he said, you know, when you're looking at the outside of that cigar, that's gonna make a difference. So if you look and you see something like this, that's gonna be a little bit darker. That's still a natural. That's not a Maduro, but that's a little bit darker, right? So that's gonna be a little bit heavier smoke than it would be, you know, otherwise with a different lighter one, man.
Let me see though. Now these are
AVOs, and it came in a 4-pack, so it's a bunch of different ones mixed in there.
A sample.
Now I want to see
sampler.
the different shades here.
Yeah,
the one he gave me.
Okay, so these are your different shades. You got the two in the middle, which are darker, and you got the ones on the outside, which are lighter. I don't know if y'all can see that, man. Oh shit. But yeah, man, and like I said, that's what we were talking about when we started off. The color of your wrap or your leaf, rather. And so, man, y'all check that out.
To me, this is like a gentleman's league.
Definitely.
Okay.
You don't.
I can see.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't go in there and see boys smoking cigars. Does that make, if that makes sense?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna see no skateboarders in the cigar shop.
No.
You ain't gonna be there not smoking. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like gentlemen. You know?
Yeah, right on. And that's what I like.
I've ran across very few ladies that sit in cigar shops, smoke cigars.
I know a few,
shit.
but shout out to barrel burners, man. I know a few.
Yeah, you'd be surprised, man. Like, you know, you get into places like Houston, and see, I've been in Houston, Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, and I've gone through multiple cigar bars because I mean, you know, that's my stomping grounds, Texas. So
yeah,
in these cigar bars, you meet all types of people, and you meet women that know the game harder than some of the men. That
come on, talk about it.
And
they're telling you what to buy.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, they know their stuff, man.
Come on, man.
They got some out there, man, that'll surprise you, bro. They'll smoke some cigars you wouldn't think. You know, they jump in there with a Lancero, and you like, what? Where did that come from? You know?
Okay, you said that word just triggered why I started smoking cigars. Okay, after I don't remember if it was before or after Rock's that diaper party, but I was watching that Michael Jordan The Last Dance, and that nigga was smoking Lanceros.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm just like, now hold on, it can't be that bad if he out on the golf course smoking them, on the baseball field smoking them. He in the back of the goddamn gym smoking cigars and go to the court. I got to try them. Then it seemed like weeks later, I linked up with Drew playing spades, and from there the rest is history. You know, I've been going cigar crazy.
Yeah, that's good. No, you good. So, I do want to ask this question, right? You stay currently. You're from Houston.
I see why this is the pretzel now. I get it.
I
understand.
You getting the flavor?
I'm getting that flavor note of why
pretzel?
they call it the pretzel.
Is it a pretzel flavor?
Almost. It tastes like a salty pretzel. Almost.
That's crazy. You
Like,
see that?
The
That's
flavor
crazy.
notes.
And see, that's the thing that my man just brought up something right there. Is you smoke a cigar. Now, once you first hit off a cigar, you start smoking, just like this Undercrown. When I first lit this Undercrown, I didn't like the initial notes. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
But as you go, the notes can and will change depending upon the cigar. This is smoothed out, so I'm in the second third of it right now. So it has smoothed out, and that's okay. So that's where a good burn zone to me.
Yeah, you're in the
Undercrown
zone.
is it?
Yeah.
So you hit that burn zone now. Once you get back here towards that label, if you decide you want to try to keep smoking it, then that flavor could very well change, because at that point you got heat, you pulling in some other stuff at that point. But you know, the label a lot of times can be your trigger point to say, okay, I'll stop smoking right when it hits the label. Some people do that. Me, on the other hand, because if I'm paying the money for these cigars, I'm smoking it. Okay. I'm taking it all the way down.
I'm in a cigar shop, chilling. Bunch of older gentlemen.
Yeah.
They're old enough to be my grandfather's age. But everybody in there, we're smoking cigars. And granddaddy, he looked over there, he said, Dude was like, you ain't gonna put that cigar out when you get to the label. Granddaddy said, shit. I bought it, smoking it all the way down. He smoked it all the way down. When he got through smoking it, lit up another one. He didn't stop. Back to back. Like, okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's give a shout out, man. You from Houston, you from New Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Where do y'all, because you're in West Texas, Odessa.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, where do you all go? And give a shout out to your cigar spots, man. Where do y'all go to get y'all cigars?
I only got one spot.
You got one spot?
Yeah, I only go to Smokers Haven in Lubbock, Texas.
Smokers Haven in Lubbock, Texas,
That's
man.
the only place I go.
Go check
when
him
it comes
out.
to buying cigars in person, I go to Smokers Haven.
Yeah.
They got great customer service.
Right on.
They know how to treat the customer. Like, I was a new smoker and they took me right in there like, look, you need this, try this, get this. And everything they recommended me to try was A1.
A1.
Yeah, so I just kept going back.
Oh, they know their stuff there.
I kept
they know
going
their
back.
stuff there. That's one of my favorite places to buy a cigar. I'll be honest with you. It's Smokers Haven. You go to Lubbock, those guys are a wealth of knowledge. They know what they're doing, and they can put you in the right direction. If you tell them what cigars that you like to smoke, they'll say, okay, well, I recommend this or I recommend that. And you give it a smoke, and it's gonna be close to that palate, right? And so that's what it's all about. It's the palate, right? And so another one of the places, like my man right here in Lubbock, I'll be honest with you, man, Specs Liquor actually has some people that know their stuff, man.
See, when I went in Specs, they didn't have nobody in the cigar shop to tell me nothing. So I was just in there blinded.
Yeah.
Looking for a cigar that you had first got Rocky. He said, I think it was
Is that Fuentes?
Yeah, I was in there looking for it.
And
I'm like,
I say it all the time, man. Where's my sponsorship?
I couldn't find nobody, man. Give me the game, you know. So I just picked up some cigars that I went off the color of the wrapper, and they were light colored. So I was like, all right,
you should have hollered at me, bro. I would have told you exactly what a Fuentes are.
There you
walk in there, it's on that back.
Yeah.
Right to your left over here, on the right against that back wall. You look down, they right there. So I mean, I've been in these places. I know these spots, man. One of my favorite places to buy cigars is the Hemingway, right there in Odessa, Texas, man. And,
okay.
I deal with a guy there, the owner, man. He dude is A1, man. He knows his stuff. He'll help you out. They got a couple guys in there. There's actually a pretty young guy in there that knows his stuff pretty well too, man.
That's awesome.
And so, actually, it was a guy in Specs that when we walked in there, he kind of knew his thing a little bit too. So
man, you be surprised,
shout out to Specs, and I get all the liquor when I'm in Lubbock. I go to Specs to get my liquor.
You better.
You hear me?
Hey, you know what I think is cool though is like, I ain't really been to a cigar bar where they got cigar and alcohol together. You know what I'm saying? But
and you what spot you was telling me about?
I like them.
That's the Hemingway.
The Hemingway
in Odessa.
I like them
drinking a
because
cigar.
they're gonna tell you, well, this cigar is gonna pair with this drink. You know?
Yeah,
so it's like hand in hand.
See,
you know?
Let's tell you.
That's what you want. You don't want to just go in there blind. Like, well, shit, I'm just looking for this. Like, you don't know what that is. Shit, that shit on hit that on the guy.
You hit me up yesterday. He was like, "Hey, is somebody gonna be on the grill? We gonna put some food with this? What we doing?" Because that, like I said, when these cigars go in the air, you want to pair those things. Yeah, you want to have something to put.
See, I think by the time it starts to get warm,
oh, that's gonna be.
It's different. Because like when it gets warm right now, it's 7:30. So in the summertime, the sun barely going down. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's a different effect.
That's crazy. So man, you know, y'all subscribe. You know what I'm saying, to the YouTube, StateToStateHipHop.com. You know, where we're gonna put this stuff on there as well. The Patreon, the YouTube page, the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter, the TikTok, the Triller, everything. Y'all subscribe to it, like it, comment, share, but definitely comment.
To the Cash App.
Shoot some money to the Cash App. $sign s2shh Hip Hop. Come on, man, talk to me nice. We got my dog Jimmy here. You know what I'm saying? We got my dog Uncle Pookie. You know what I'm saying? And I'm your boy Rock Brown. I appreciate y'all. And we're gonna get into this next segment. We're gonna talk about some other stuff.